Much better.
Hey friends, welcome to the Andrew and Chris cast. Featuring
Andrew and Chris show.
No, it's the cast.
No, it's the show.
Why is it
It's
the
in
show?
alphabetical order, by the way.
But C is still in the C category.
But A would go before C.
Well, right, but that's why I said the Andrew and Chris show.
Show. No,
Cast.
you said cast. It is the show, you fucking gremlin.
Dude. Okay. You know what? Just whatever audience watches this, let us know which one's better. Mine's better, obviously. I am
No.
Andrew. That's Chris, if you didn't realize in the title. But, bro, don't do that. Don't. Hey. He's trying to fucking tickle my toes. Dude, I'll let you in if you ask. Okay, I'm late. I'm chilling
Well,
down
we're here today to talk about some important topics.
minus the important part.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what's the first topic here, Chris?
Well, Andrew, if that is your real name. What's your favorite food?
Oh, dude, I'm just gonna keep fucking around with the mic, so enjoy all these fucking stupid sounds.
Mhm.
But I think my favorite food has gone through a couple changes. Bro, you're breathing really loud.
Am I?
Yeah. You're like,
We'll EQ that out later. It'll be fine.
but
We're also going to be getting slightly intoxicated for this, so.
oh, bro, groovy.
Favorite
But-
food, you were saying?
I know. But my favorite food has changed throughout the years. I really enjoy kale right now, and I know that sounds odd, and it's
No.
super plain. It's
Miss
super
Kilmer.
boring. But hear me, hey, you know what? Fuck her. But for real, like kale is so good. It's not significant really, but it's just so enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can just eat it with whatever. So I'm gonna go with kale, or I'm gonna go with vegan mac.
Vegan mac.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty fucking good.
Do you notice the difference between vegan mac and regular mac?
I do, yeah.
He's referring to mac and cheese, just FYI. so
I do.
we're all
My
on the same
stomach
page.
doesn't get as hurt with vegan mac. It feels easier on my tummy.
Does your stomach get hurt with regular mac?
Yeah, like milk in general is just eh.
Do you think you're like slightly like lactose intolerant?
Honestly, yeah, because I know my mom gets really upset when she, like her stomach that is, gets really upset when she drinks milk. It's not like she's getting fucking mad and just be like, God, I fucking hate this.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, I think it runs in my family a little bit, so that's why I'm glad to drink just like almond milk and oat milk and shit like that.
Not good, man. Yeah, vegan mac sounds good.
How about you, man? What's your favorite stuff?
I think this is a tough one. My favorite food lately has just been sandwiches, cause like
Sandwiches.
when when you live on your own and you're looking for easy food options, sandwiches are like the number one choice. Sandwiches are easy.
Yeah, because you can
Yeah.
slap them together.
Yeah, you can literally slap them together. And I think I spend a maximum of 45 seconds preparing my sandwiches, and that's fine with me.
That's pretty speedy.
Because they taste so amazing. At least mine do. I don't know about yours, but
Well, I mean, what do you put in your sandwiches?
I like them very, very plain. 2 pieces of bread, obviously, top and the bottom.
Not 3?
No, no, just fucking 2. And then
2
cheese
slices of bread.
and meat.
Cheese.
And I use a variety of meats.
Yeah. Which meat would you say is typical for you?
Which meat is what for me?
Typical.
Oh,
Like the typical
either
meat of Chris.
turkey or fuck, what's the other one?
Turkey or snap? Chicken.
Salami.
Oh,
I like
so,
salami.
ew.
Dude, it's so
Bro,
good.
That's gross. I mean, both. expensive.
But yeah, no, Andrew's vegan, so he's
Yeah.
not about that life. And I
Yeah, but
understand.
still, salami's just fucking gross though. Like that shit just looks
tastes
like
good.
fucking.
It looks gross. Salami
soup.
looks kind of like fucking back knee.
It looks like
You'll
fucking-
still eat it.
Looks like fucking shit soup. Jeez. Fuck. But yeah, man. Bro, don't touch me
Yeah.
there. Don't touch me.
Yeah, no, I've been like trying to explore more foods though, just because there's a lot of options in Boston.
Yeah, what's something that you've been trying to do to be exploring.
Exploring.
Yeah.
Well, instead of eating just the turkey top ramens, I also eat the beef ones now too. So that's something, it's not a whole lot.
That is something, What else?
Okay, but for real though, I'm trying to do more vegetarian options because I'd like to go vegetarian at some point, just not quite yet.
That's cool, man.
And we live literally 30 seconds from Whole Foods.
So it's very convenient, very expensive.
Yeah, no,
but
there's
very
plenty of
convenient.
options there. It's nice. I like the Whole Foods in Massachusetts a lot more than Oregon. It's because in Oregon, like if you go to Whole Foods there, you're stuck up. Like you're either really rich, or you're going there for Amazon.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Here, like there's no discrimination. Like everyone goes to fucking Whole Foods here.
And everyone's just chilling.
Yeah, it's awesome too.
It is pretty cool. The only thing though that I haven't seen out here that I have seen in Oregon, I think it's in Lake O, if I'm not mistaken. There is a 365 Whole Foods. And what that is it's mostly the store's brand of food, and it's cheaper.
Are you talking just like the regular Whole Foods in Lake O?
No, not the I think there's two Whole Foods. There's one that's a regular one, and then the other one is a 365, which is their brand.
Lake
store.
O is Lake Oswego, by the way, just FYI for everyone else.
Sorry. Yeah, if you didn't realize we're from Oregon. Woo, I guess.
Yeah.
Hiking's cool. Nature's great. Yeah. So, I don't know. That 365 is pretty cool. Also, I don't know. I can't tell if my levels are too high or if they're too low.
We're
or
fine.
What?
We're
You think
fine.
we're fine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Chris says that we're fine, so we're going to go with Chris's
what-
deal here.
Is your favorite beer, Andrew?
My favorite beer. Okay, so in general, as you know, Chris, I'm not a huge... Nice.
Excuse me.
That was good. But as you know, I'm not a huge alcohol guy. I like a fair bit of wine, but when it comes to beer, I also like the really fruity shit. So Mike's is always great, specifically the black cherry kind. Have you tried that one?
I don't think I have.
No, dog, you're missing out. It's like the black cherry soda or whatever.
Really?
So it's like whenever I have that, I feel like I'm drinking that soda again, even though I don't really drink soda anymore.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think Mike's is probably my favorite. Blue Moon's also pretty good. The first,
That's what we're drinking right now is Blue
Yeah.
Moon.
yeah, please sponsor us.
Yeah.
If not, we're not drinking Blue Moon. We're just drinking wheat, literally just a bottle of wheat. But yeah, so there's that, and then Pacifica actually, or Pacifico, whichever. I don't remember what the end is, but that was the first beer I actually enjoyed from what I tried, and that was when I went to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Definitely.
How about you, man? What's your favorite beer or your beer of choice, I guess?
Well, my favorite beer would definitely be Blue Moon, just because I don't know, they just kind of have a nice like even like middle ground for beer. They're not too strong, they're not too fucking tasteless,
It's got a nice even taste. Sponsors.
and then they're not too like sweet where it's just like soda for me. So I really like that aspect. And I mean I also like Angry Orchard. Because I think those ones are kind of also a pretty good middle ground.
Yeah,
I don't know.
honestly,
I haven't tried enough like actual like good beer, and that's sad because like we're from the Portland area where
where there's a lot of breweries
Lot
out
of
there,
fucking
and there's a lot
brewing.
of IPA and stuff like that.
uh
It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Portland's great though. Portland's kind of weird, and Lyft and Uber over there are pretty okay. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any weird Lyft stories or Uber stories or anything like that?
actually the other day, so I had to run to like a nearby town outside of Boston. It's called Brookline. I had to go drop off some music to some people for this band project, and I'm crossing the street because I just got off the T, and this Lyft driver wouldn't like he he didn't want to let me go. And I've learned that in Boston, if you just keep crossing the street, everyone will stop for you. There's
No matter how much they don't want to.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I continually will go, and it always works out. And this Lyft driver got really pissed at me when I did it. and like he's just waving his arms at me. So when I need to go back, instead of taking the train back, which in Boston we call the T, instead of taking the T back, I call the fucking lift, and this guy shows up and picks me up.
And he's just like, God, I gotta take this fucking ass.
And yeah, I'm just like, hey, what's up, bro? Dude, I gave him a bad review though. He deserved it.
Fuck, dude, you really?
Like a fucking two-star.
Dude, what if he was just having like a bad day? Like
no,
fucking
but
tripped
he
in the morning,
continued to
shoes
not
were
stop
fucking-
for pedestrians
Oh my God.
as we went. It was like a 15-minute drive,
Those are like the
and he was
worst
just
kind.
honking.
Jeez.
Yeah, people in Boston just kind of drive like shit in general.
No, I mean the funny thing is like no matter where you go in America, there's always shit drivers, but it just depends where you are, where your genre of shitty drivers are. Like if you're from Oregon and like that area, then you get a lot of slow, stupid drivers that drive like 5 or 10 below the speed limit and don't pay attention whatsoever. Or you get the people that are in their big ass trucks and they're just zooming recklessly, or very safe actually.
Or I think like when you live in like an actual city like where we're at, you get the people that just don't care and like they just wing every single thing that like light that they go through.
Like it's a fluent system.
Like
of
everyone's on the
shit.
same page,
Yeah.
but it's just scary if you're not used to it.
Well, yeah, because like if you're a new driver or like an older driver and you're just not super confident, then
Like there's no signals or anything like that.
they just go.
It's just fucking madness.
Like that's like the ideal explanation of what like a hive mind is when it comes to people just driving in Boston. Everyone just wants to be somewhere, but they want to be grumpy about it,
yeah, definitely.
and they're willing to make everybody else's lives inconvenient as long as theirs isn't.
Also, I'm gonna set an alarm in 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes we have to take a shot.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Too bad.
Okay, can I take half one?
Nope.
But I want to take
Nope.
half one. I'm gonna do it. You're not even
Pouring
gonna
the
know.
shots, so
I'm gonna fucking poop it out
all right.
right now.
Yeah, me and Andrew, whenever we drink beer, we have separate bottle cap openers because we always to do our own
Yeah.
bottle caps. So he's got one from our internet service provider called RCN, and they kind of suck. And then I use mine from Pacific University.
Bro, that was so loud they didn't even hear what you said. They're just like, my ears.
Is that actually loud?
Oh my God, you did it again. Dude, I
It's
swear.
all loud.
But yeah, no, we have a service provider for
We're
our
just-
internet,
We're
and
just
they're not
kinda
great.
competitive.
What?
We're kind of competitive with stuff, like just in general. Like, popping the lid on our bottles, playing video games, because like, especially because I'm better than you at them.
We're segueing. This is a segue. You.
Yeah.
But I mean, it depends on what video game. Because I will admit, like, I'm not good at video games whatsoever. Like, I've
Right.
just
Especially Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, I'm fucking shit at. I can't get it down. My mind just doesn't wrap around.
He's
around
a
that shit.
fucking musician.
Dude, you're a musician too, you fucking dipshit.
Well, I'm good at Guitar Hero.
Like,
it makes sense.
Guitar Hero. Dude, fuck you. No. But yeah, you know what? I'm better at Minecraft.
But you haven't even beat the Ender Dragon.
Bro, I bet you haven't even fucking beaten your meat so fucking hard that your leg went numb.
That was weird.
Good.
Okay.
Okay, well, what do you think you're better at other than fucking that?
Then Guitar Hero?
No, Guitar Hero.
Definitely better at shooter games. I
What?
could kick Andrew's ass in Halo
What?
any day of the week.
No, you can beat my
I think
ass in Call of
Andrew's-
Duty, but I can beat your ass in Halo.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
yes, and you know it.
Okay, this fucking guy.
Bro, you know it.
Oh man, I don't want to embarrass you in public, Andrew. I really don't.
No, you don't want to
We just
fucking
played
embarrass me in
FIFA,
public?
and I kicked Andrew's ass.
Dude, you didn't even kick my ass.
I
We
love
tied, you
this
idiot. You
one.
tied. We literally 1-1. All I did was slide tackle him. He's fucking laughing because he's a fucking idiot right now.
Yeah. Man, bro. Andrew, what's your favorite holiday?
I don't like any holiday other than...
That's not true. There's some good holidays.
I mean, there's some good holidays
Martin
like...
Luther King Day,
Okay, yeah, if we're talking like stuff like that,
Halloween. That one's a good one.
you know, Martin Luther King Day is a really important day, and, you know, stuff like that where it's actually educational and there's a reason in place why it exists, even though there's more that could be done, but... You know, I think those days are cool because it really teaches us how fucking stupid we've been in our history, and how like there's some people that are just incredible that, you know, go past what most people are at.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I mean, hey.
Yeah, but how about this? I'm gonna look up some random holidays, and you're gonna have to tell me what they're about, because I feel
Okay.
like there's a lot of holidays
That we just don't talk about?
Yeah.
That aren't like
that
the big
just
like
are not a thing.
Hallmark.
Okay.
Fuck.
Andrew, what is Arbor Day?
Arbor Day is about trees and nature.
Okay, that's true. You got that.
Is it?
one. It is. It actually is.
What does it say on the internet?
I'm already on to the next holiday, so.
Oh,
too late.
cool.
What is Ash Wednesday, Andrew?
Ash Wednesday is Ash Wednesday is when we remember fucking Mount St. Helens erupting.
No, it's not. You asshole.
Jeez. Sorry, guys. Got a little deep there.
Okay, Andrew, what is Penguin Awareness Day? We actually just passed that one. That was
Bro,
January
Penguin
20th.
Awareness Day is where we remember that Happy Feet was a cute little movie, but Happy Feet 2 sucked.
I mean, I guess you got me there. I'm not gonna say it wrong, but do
Okay.
you think there'll be a Happy Feet 3?
Honestly, maybe. All I remember is that the Happy Feet director or the music person like hated their lives.
Really?
Apparently, they're like, God, I hope I don't have to make another Happy Feet.
Okay, what is the holiday Good Friday about?
Good Friday.
It is religious, I'll give you that much.
Right. Okay, so you know Good Burger? From that movie, Good Burger?
Yeah, I remember. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's an
Shot
alarm.
time, shot
Bro,
time.
fuck, shit. I don't want to do it. Drops his phone like a fucking Dumbo.
Okay.
But anyways, Good Friday is a celebration of the movie Good Burger, featuring Kenan Thompson and other dude who's not Kenan Thompson.
Poor guy, dude. I bet he just wanted a good career like Kenan Thompson.
Damn it, I forgot his name. I was gonna remember it. I was gonna be like, yeah, I know that
You
name.
got a chaser, buddy?
Kel Mitchell.
Kel Mitchell.
Kel Mitchell and Kenan Thompson. It's a fucking funny ass movie.
Yeah.
God, I
Welcome
don't
to Good
wanna take
Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
Okay, you ready?
What's like one of your favorite weird cult classic movies that are like that?
Can you consider Barnyard? Like that's like one of those.
That's not like
Nickelodeon
a
movies.
cult classic. I mean, it's like a kid cult classic, but that's like a cartoon. I'm talking like actual cult classic movies. They don't have to be
Like
comedies,
Ferris
but
Bueller's Day Off.
yeah, like shit like that. Shit
Okay,
like that.
yeah. No, that one's a classic.
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't want to do this.
Ooh. Man.
That was out of water. I did that no chaser. Just for the record, I have no chaser.
Straight no chaser, man. Okay.
Wow, that sucks. I hate alcohol.
We are drinking
I don't want to do that again.
Alexis Premium 4 times distilled vodka. Wow, would you look at that? That was fun.
I don't want to do that again.
Okay, I'll set alarm for 20 minutes.
No, please. I really don't want to do that again. I hate that shit. God, it's so terrible. Alcohol is awful. Whoever likes alcohol, stop.
All right.
My mouth is watering out because of how much I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we have a CVS right next to our Whole Foods. Like they're both in like the same lot right across from each other. And I want to talk about Andrew because like he's obviously I work at Walgreens and he's come into my Walgreens and we obviously both go to CVS because they're right next to our house. So like in your true unbiased opinion, Andrew, because mine would obviously be biased, which do you
Right.
prefer?
Okay, so here's my deal. I think that CVS has some things that are cheaper than Walgreens, but I think Walgreens has some stuff that's cheaper than CVS. Service-wise, they both suck. In fact, I think CVS has better service, other than you and a handful of people that I've met at Walgreens. But like most of the people I've met at Walgreens are like either really old or they're really young and they just hate their lives, like completely just love life.
Yeah.
And then there's you, who's like the one fucking dude out of the whole group that's just like, hi, welcome to Walgreens. I love this job. It's the happiest place on earth. I've worked here for over 3 years, and I'll suck your dick if it makes your day better. Do you have a Walgreens rewards card? And
Wow. That's
So-
so good. I have worked at Walgreens for nearly 4 years. Just
that's
for the
crazy.
record.
Dude, 4 years almost. Damn.
That's like high school. I've worked at Walgreens since high school.
Dude, damn. But no, like for real, like you make the Walgreens experience better for some people because you're just like some dude who's having a good time or making the best of it. But like at CVS, most of the people I meet are pretty nice. Most of the time they're kind of chill though. But like none of them are like, what the fuck do you want next?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I
I've had
love
people that are literally like, next.
That's like the trademark of like a busy like inner city stores. Next. You know?
No, yeah, for real, for real. Shit's crazy.
Ugh.
But yeah, I mean, I know you have a biased opinion to an extent, but like for you, what do you think is the better store?
I think I'm really judgmental whenever I go into CVS, so I'm not like not totally fair to CVS, but I do think Walgreens is better. Simply because I think Walgreens has more money invested into it. And it's funny because like I have customers come in and they will trash talk Walgreens versus CVS all day long. They'll be like, CVS has way better prices. I'm like, you're fucking wrong. I'm sorry. I think Walgreens definitely has mostly better prices. And it's funny because like CVS isn't even on the West Coast. Like I think you see a CVS once in a while in a Target, right? Right?
Yeah, you either see it in a Target or like in Portland, there is one that's near a Target.
Yeah, but like they're hardly ever their own store. Whereas on the East Coast, they definitely are. But Walgreens, you know, that's nationwide. You go anywhere, you can find a fucking Walgreens.
And it's
Even
on
in
your
Puerto
side.
Rico. What? They're
it's
on
on-
their side? It's not fucking
And it's on your side. It's nationwide.
all
dude.
state or nationwide, whatever, bro.
Bro, whatever. My name's Chris. But
Oh my gosh. Okay.
you want that?
I'm gonna take a hit of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He is taking a hit of the Lord. Actually, he's about to read a Bible verse. If you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. In Snoop's name. Snoop Dogg's a nice guy.
Who is?
Snoop Dogg. He's actually a wonderful person. He's a wonderful human being.
Dude, yeah.
Like, have you seen the video? I think it's on his Instagram of him recording himself and some people. Like, I don't know if it's his friends or like family or whatnot, but he's recording himself and all his friends and all this fucking expensive gear in his private jet, and then he pans over kind of to just a fucking bag of his shit with like Louis V and shit like that, and then do you know what he does?
Oh?
You know what he does?
What does he do?
He literally zooms in on his crotch a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and then he notices some crumbs, and then he just goes,
What?
and he just fucking
What's
like,
that?
he like scooches it off, and he just giggles, and it's the cutest thing ever.
That's a commercial. Like that's an actual commercial.
No, it's not.
What were you saying it was?
I'm saying it was Snoop Dogg on his Instagram.
Oh, it's on his Instagram. It's not commercial. I'm sorry.
No. I'm talking about just fucking Snoop Dogg being really funny and cute.
Okay, that sounds like something Snoop Dogg would do.
Like he's such a great guy. He's
Didn't
fucking
he had
funny.
like a cooking show with Martha Stewart?
I don't know if it was
right?
cooking. It might have been home decor. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're not. I'm not
He
sure.
did something like that. And it was
Yeah, I know.
so
I know what you're talking about.
weird.
I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, you know what sucks?
What?
Allergies.
Yeah.
Like,
No, allergies really like. So my understanding from my allergist
take a bridge
is
section.
allergies happen when like you're exposed to whatever you're allergic to, and your brain tells you, "Stop! Get away from this thing. It is going to fucking kill you." But first, I will put you through some pain. Like that's when you result in hives or sneezing. That's what your brain is
the
doing
chicken
to
dance.
itself.
yeah.
The smartest like tool you have is doing that to itself. That is wild to me.
Yeah, no, that makes no sense.
And because of this, we have fucking allergies. Some people die if they eat peanuts. Like, can you wrap your mind around that? Mr. Peanut could fucking murder someone.
Dude, Mr. Peanut will murder you.
He could fucking kill someone.
Dude, fucking rip Steven Prasloff, dude. Shout out Steven Prasloff over in
gosh.
Hawaii.
Damn. That's the worst shit ever. But yeah, no, allergies are kind of some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
I have a
Hey, shout out Christina Applegate.
love that bitch. Okay.
Wait. But okay. Chris,
What?
in your honest and humble and just, all insightful opinion.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Chris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think you're ready.
I'm ready.
What is, in your opinion, your favorite movie from childhood? Like the one movie.
Childhood.
Yeah, like when you were growing up, maybe from the age of whatever you are in elementary school to like maybe early middle school even. But I'd say probably before then. Just like that movie that you always went back to and you're like, yeah, I love this shit.
Easily the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Really?
Like,
I was
don't even
thinking
really
indie.
think that's a question because that came out, I think, when I was 5 years old, and my mom took me to see it in theaters, and I don't know that I've ever been happier in my life. Like, that was the best movie that ever came out. I still think that is like a great movie today.
The SpongeBob
and-
SquarePants movie?
Yeah,
The first
yeah,
one?
the first one.
Yeah.
And I never got to own it. My mom never bought it on DVD or VHS or anything like that. But like, even then, like, I would watch it anytime it was on TV, anytime. And I watched TV a lot when I was a kid.
That's fair. That's very true.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of wild, man. Like, how is that movie so fucking funny, even when you're 20 years old? How does that happen? From a 5-year-old to 20-year-old. That's like true comedy.
It's like nostalgia as
comedy.
well. Like that's such a big part of it.
I still think like it's just funny just for the jokes. And
Well, sure, but like, that nostalgia aspect makes it so that the joy you get out of it is more significant than to someone who has watched it for the first time and older, like being 20 or something,
maybe, yeah.
But like, not to say
Yeah.
that it's a bad movie. It's just I feel like that has something to do
No,
with it.
it definitely does. You're right. I also own like the first 5 seasons of SpongeBob on DVD, just because they're the best in my opinion.
Don't you also own The Office?
I do own The Office, like for seasons 1 through 4, I think.
Cool.
Just because like it's going off Netflix in like less than a year now.
Is it really?
January 21.
That's crazy.
I know that's gonna be the worst month of my life.
Wait, January 21st of next year?
No, January 1st, January 21. I'm saying January of 2021. So it'd be the first.
Yeah, so
of
next year.
January. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
I know.
If we make it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I was fucking talking to Andrew about this earlier. Do you guys know about the fucking doomsday clock? This shit is so scary.
Yeah, I didn't know about this until you mentioned it.
So, someone can probably check this, but there is a clock that was made in 1947 that weighs how far we are to fucking just destroying the planet and like killing ourselves. And essentially, it's rated based off primarily nuclear threats or climate change threats. And when it was built, it started at 7 minutes to midnight. Midnight being the like final takeover where everything goes to shit. And in 1947, they started at 7 minutes away. The peak it made it to was 1991 when it was 17 minutes away. And now this fucking January, this month that we are in right now, it is at a minute and 40 seconds. A minute and 40 fucking seconds.
Can you believe that? This is
That's-
like, it's more tense than 47.
That's how fucking close we are to just killing each other. Oh my god.
Like, it's fucking crazy to think about. It really it is. You know?
Fucking close. Oh my gosh. People pop. Ugh, I can't even.
Yeah, but at some point, though, like, somebody in the future is going to listen to this and be like, damn, that's crazy that they thought that was far away. Or some shit like that. I don't know. If you're thinking deep. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that shit is kind of crazy that, we're living through that right now.
Something. So just change topics here. I don't think me and Andrew never fucking see movies here in Boston just because like the theater. There's not a close theater. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
It's very
But
expensive.
you have. We both have seen some movies this year. So like, what was your favorite movie of 2019 that
Okay,
you saw in
so
theaters?
I think that The Lighthouse was a fantastic film
Did
that
you?
we saw.
We saw that one.
Yeah, we saw that
We
together.
did see that. That was like
Was you
one of
and
the
me.
few we watched here.
But yeah, that movie is so fucking wild and just insane.
That movie's
And
fucking nuts.
It's so complex, and there's so many levels to it. Like on the just the plain level, like the white bread level. It's just some funky movie with some crazy shit going on. But on a deeper level, there's so much that it goes into. Like,
What was the name of William Dafoe? That's the old guy.
yeah, Willem Dafoe.
If you haven't seen it, shame on you already. But at one point, William Dafoe is like a fucking dog.
Yeah, it's
and
like
Edward
it's so
from
odd.
Twilight is walking him like a dog.
Bro, you're these are spoilers. This is a spoiler.
God.
You're spoiling the movie right
That
now.
part of that fucking movie that got me, dude.
Dude, hey, Chris, that's a spoiler. You can't say that.
No, it's honestly not.
Okay, well, he's
you haven't
spoiling it.
seen
I'm so
yet.
sorry.
You got to go watch it because William Dafoe's a fucking dog for like half a minute.
Dude, it's Willem Dafoe.
Willem?
Willem.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's Willem
I
Dafoe.
just thought you were saying it weird.
No, you fucking idiot.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem
Whatever, who
Dafoe. But yeah, no.
cares?
But
the
the
Green Goblin.
acting from those two in that movie is insane. It's amazing. Like, they're so dedicated to their roles, and it's so intriguing to watch them. But I'd say that's one of my favorite movies that I saw in 2019.
Yeah.
I also saw Knives Out. Which
How was that?
Knives Out is such an odd movie, but it's so nice. Like, it's just such a good movie. It's so refreshing in a lot of senses because it's like a thriller-ish, but like a clue game, and
What?
it's
I
like
didn't-
fun.
I didn't hear anything about this movie.
It's really fun. Daniel Craig is in it, and he does wonderful. Like, I've never enjoyed Daniel Craig in a role more than this. Like, it's just such a fun movie to watch. Like, I took Laritz out to go see that movie, and it was just fun. It was just a blast.
Definitely.
So, but yeah, I think those two were pretty standout movies to me from memory. How about you?
I saw Joker and I absolutely loved that movie. Joker was so fucking good. And part of it was because that was about mental health and like how that is important. But part of it was just because it wasn't what people expected it to be. Like, it wasn't like a really crazy movie or anything. It was kind of crazy, but like it was still so enjoyable. And I wasn't looking forward to like another person playing Joker for like the fucking 5th time in the decade. That's not true, but still, like too many people have played the role of Joker, and I feel like it's getting repetitive. But he did so good. Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor. I've never even heard of him before, Joker.
Yeah, he was in that movie Her, I think.
Her.
With the phone.
Yeah,
the
but
dude
like,
that falls in love with the
like
phone.
he's incredible, and he does such a good job at representing Joker.
Yeah, he's such an
and-
odd man, Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix. Like, he seems like he's so
Yeah.
awkward and odd, but he's such an intelligent
Which is why
person.
he's perfect for the role.
Yeah, no, but like he's
Um,
also such an intelligent seemingly person. Like, he's not the most welcoming guy. He seems a little abrasive, but that doesn't mean he's a terrible person. It's just from what I can
Sure,
tell through
definitely.
the media. But he seems like a really cool guy. He's been active. He's an activist for climate change and
Definitely, yeah.
trying to heal the planet and all that stuff. Like, it's incredible. He really is a cool guy.
Yeah. No, I like him. I'm trying to think what other movies did I see this year.
Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No, I didn't. I was pissed I didn't see that.
Yeah, I really wanted to go see that too, but I think I
Ugh.
went and ended up seeing something else, or I just didn't end up seeing it.
I'm also pissed I didn't see Frozen 2.
Didn't see
'cause
that either. Yeah,
I actually did see Frozen 1, and I remember that one being good.
it's cute.
Um,
I wasn't a huge fan of Frozen at the time. I think it was because of the hype and just how I was just like, oh god.
And
it's gonna
Let
be so
It Go.
bad.
When Let It Go came out, there's no stopping that song. That song was like what everyone talked about in school.
Yeah,
Um,
have you seen the Louis Dowdeswell big band version?
No.
Dude, it's so good. His tone on that in general, but
yeah.
But like, yeah, if you want to hear a really cool arrangement of Frozen and just some other cool Disney shit, listen to Louis Dowdeswell's big band on YouTube. I think it is.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, Frozen 2 would have been cool to see. But what else did you see then in 2019 other than
I'm trying to
Joker?
think, man, I'm really trying to think.
Here.
I saw Lighthouse with you. I guess I technically saw Rise of Skywalker, so that's a good one to talk about. I'm really.
Oh yeah, Star Trek.
No, Star Wars, baby.
Oh,
Getting your shit mixed up.
Starman.
Okay, so Star
Oh,
Wars.
dude, Chris,
is
we're
really-
idiots.
What?
Fucking Endgame, Avengers Endgame
Okay, we'll
came
talk.
out.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
God, you
Star
forgot
Wars,
the most
though,
important movie out of everything.
Like, I think the most like hyped up franchise of all time. I don't know. It's like done so many different directions now that like I'm not sure where they can go. I really like The Mandalorian. I was happy-ish with how the sequel trilogy ended. I don't know. A lot of people like haven't even seen Star Wars, so it doesn't matter. But I don't know. What I grew up with Star Wars. It's such a big part of my childhood, and like to see it still continuing on today is just insane.
yeah, I guess that's true.
Like that's crazy. Like 40 years of Star Wars, 40 plus years. But Endgame, dude, Endgame. What are they supposed to do now after Endgame? They should just stop the reboot. They
Well,
should
it's like
stop doing Marvel movies for like another 40 years till people start to care again.
I mean, it would be kind of cool if they took a break and let us
They
take a breath, like a musical
They
breath.
haven't released a movie since, have they?
I think they did. They released Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, I know everyone forgot about it, but no, taking like a nice musical pause or theatrical pause, I guess, would be really nice because then it'd be that was really nice, and maybe have like one TV show to keep people interested. But like, I think it was cool to end with Endgame and maybe call it for a while. But yeah, they're just gonna keep going, and I know they're not gonna stop until the fade dies, or not the fade, the
So
fad.
Mickey Mouse has enough money.
Yeah, until Mickey Mouse has enough that
Oh
he can
my
have his
gosh,
golden
dude.
fleshlight or whatever.
Disney is like a scary big company.
It really
They have
is.
So
Like, when you're-
much money.
When you're a kid, you're like, oh boy, it's Disney, Mickey Mouse.
You want to go to Disneyland with your parents and give more money to the mouse.
Yeah, dude, and then you get older and you're like, dude, the mouse is gonna fuck us.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
It's like
like,
Berkeley.
oh my gosh.
Yo, shout out Berkeley. Give me my money back, please.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Berkeley's an interesting school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, you probably don't because you're just meeting us for the first time in this wonderful podcast, seemingly. But Chris and I go to the Berkeley College of Music in Boston, Massachusetts.
It's cool.
Yeah. It's a cool place, cool
Yeah.
town. A lot of really nice people, much more diverse than where we were born, which is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I also think it's really interesting how like English words are pronounced per se.
Okay,
Like,
continue.
we just have so many word pronunciations, and like just speaking of like people like us meeting new people and like Boston's like a melting pot in the same way English is. Like English is made up of a bunch of different fucking languages, and
Okay.
I saw this meme the other day about the word contract. So you can either pronounce it contract, or you can like I signed a contract, or you can pronounce it like
Contract.
contract, where it's like, hey, don't contract STDs, and they're spelled the
or
exact
you-
same way,
or you
just
can if you want.
pronounced differently. Like,
Your face was away from the mic that whole
oh
time.
shit.
But no, I think they heard what you were saying.
Okay, yeah, it's
hope.
like that's so crazy to me. Like, why we do that? We have
There's there,
all
there, and
these-
there.
yeah, we have all these like special things that just mean nothing. Yeah, we use them on a daily basis. Just
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Yeah, we have a roommate from Italy right now, and great guy, by the way. Shout out
Trying to
Lorenzo.
wrap his mind around all this bullshit. we
Yeah,
have
like
here.
his English was really good because he studied it before, but when he came here, even like he wasn't 100%, there, and obviously nobody even that speaks English really is there 100%. At least I don't think so. But when he was trying to distinguish how to say beach and bitch was really good because he's like, oh, how do you guys say beach? Because I say beach and beach. And I was just like, what about beach? Like, what, can you not say the word beach right? But he's not, and he's like, no, there's beach, like you go to the beach, and then
Or
there's the beach. Like, oh, they're a beach. And I was like, oh. So I've been trying to help him.
Yeah, I feel like we both have done a fair share of like teaching.
Yeah, and I mean, he's taught us some cool Italian stuff,
Yeah,
like
all the good words.
ciao or como stai
Spaghetti.
or okay, this is a explicit warning in another language. Cursing in another language is more important and it means more in another language, so I'm sorry to any of my Italian listeners out there other than Gustavo and that one piece of pasta in the corner. But ma vaffanculo is like fuck off or get the fuck out of here, some shit like that.
Wait, one more time.
Me vaffanculo.
Ma vaffanculo.
I think that's what it is, so please don't kill me with your pasta. But yeah, that's a big no. I also know daye, which is like let's go, bro. And he uses that when we play FIFA.
Yeah, no, me and Lorenzo played FIFA because you know soccer is like huge in other fucking countries, and I kid you not, this guy was like serious about it. And I'm not good at FIFA per se. I'm not good at any of the sports games, but he kicked my ass. He beat me like in the last quarter, and yeah, and I wish I knew more about soccer just in
Soccer
general.
sucks.
Soccer is like the biggest sport worldwide, but no one gives a shit in the U.S., man.
Because it's so
crazy.
boring.
It's really not that boring. Soccer is like just as entertaining as baseball, at least. Or
I think baseball
football at the
sucks.
most.
Baseball sucks. Softball's better than baseball because it's faster paced and it's like a little more brutal. Lacrosse is a cool sport, but women's lacrosse would be cooler if it had better rules. Because women's lacrosse have to have the stupid rules where they can't be that aggressive. But like,
What the fuck?
no, it's crazy. It really is crazy.
It's
Like
nuts.
when I went to some of our friends like Shiloh and Raina's lacrosse games, like those two are fucking killer players, but like they can't be that aggressive really without getting, penalties. So
Damn.
if they had the same rule as like men's lacrosse, they'd be killing.
Yeah.
And then college football's fun just because of the camaraderie of it all and how fun you can have. You
Yeah.
know?
Definitely. I feel like sports are just like a good way in general to like grow up as a person, and yeah, no, they're awesome. Like, do you think you'd be as like outgoing, or how do you think you'd be affected, Andrew, if you hadn't done sports when you were a kid? Like, how different would you be?
Here's the thing: my interaction with sports was pretty shit when I was young. To be completely honest,
Really?
Yeah, I did soccer and I did baseball. Baseball was crazy. I had this coach whose name will, not be named, but for now let's call him
Reliable.
let's call him Vicky.
Vicky.
And yeah, like Icky Vicky. But yeah, ASMR. But Vicky was a very intense man, and I'm not a very good sports person because I wasn't able to commit because I was spooked. But it was baseball, and he was just not a nice guy to a lot of the people on the team. He wasn't terrible to me, but I wasn't very good. So it was
some
just
coaches like ruin it for like your whole childhood if
Yeah,
they're
he
really,
got kicked out of a
really
game.
mean.
he got kicked out of a game for holding a bat.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
You think he was gonna use it against the
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. He made a kid cry and then started laughing when he started crying, and he's like,
Really?
"Bro,
What the
you're
fuck?
the face you're making is hilarious right now. Let me take a picture."
Hey, yo, fuck Vicky, man.
Yeah, fuck Vicky.
Fuck
Shout out
Vicky.
Vicky. But
Hashtag fuck Vicky 2020.
dude,
Let's go ruin this guy's life.
Vicky 2020 for president. Icky Vicky, if you're out there. But no, so yeah, baseball wasn't great, and then soccer wasn't great either. I remember funny story. I used to play indoor soccer before I did outdoor soccer.
Really? How was
Yeah.
that? My brother used to do that.
Indoor soccer is actually really fun. Like I like the vibe a lot better. You
Uh-huh.
get stinky, but it's not like really gross fields. But this one time I was really young. I think it was before I went to King. So
Okay.
I was in second or first grade, maybe even a little older actually, maybe while I was at King, but I'm not sure. But either way, I did indoor soccer, and this one game I kicked the ball because I was trying to kick it into the goal, but I kicked
Right.
it so hard it went
Naturally.
straight into some kid's stomach. And, sometimes it'll knock the wind out of you. Sometimes you'll go, ouchie. But this kid got fucking nailed in the stomach by my fucking boot of a kick. And this kid goes flying.
No, he doesn't go flying.
No.
You're fucking lying.
No, like, obviously not flying like a fucking Marvel movie, but like he literally just completely falls back, like feet up in the air.
Imagine getting
And-
kicked in the ball of the stomach and flying off the fucking field.
No, but dude, like,
Oh my god.
like I fucking boot this soccer ball, and this kid just gets knocked the fuck out, and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna go to jail.
Red card.
I'm gonna go to jail, bro. Like, this kid's gonna die. And so, like, the funny shit is, you know what happens?
What?
My mom's like, all right, let's go. So, like, me and my mom fucking leave. So
Really?
I knock that kid out, and I just leave.
Were they mad at you? Like, was the coach mad at you?
Didn't talk to anybody. I didn't talk to anybody after that. Like, I was done with that soccer team after that.
No,
I'd never
you-
play with them again.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. I'm not lying at all.
Holy
If you talk to my
shit.
mom, dude, she'll tell you the same thing. Like, it was fucking hilarious. I felt so bad for that kid.
That's like going to like Taekwondo for the first time. You just knock a kid out and you never show up again.
Right, exactly. But yeah, man, that
Oh
was
my
cray.
God.
I did Taekwondo too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was an interesting experience. I wasn't
Do
a
you
huge...
think that was like better than your other sports? Like more enjoyable?
I mean, I think so, because it was a really good, like, physical outlet for me when I was really upset and really angry as a kid. So I think that really helped Taekwondo did, yeah. I know
Yeah,
you did
definitely.
wrestling.
I did do wrestling, and wrestling is really interesting because like it's not really enjoyable by any means, but like it's something you do. You get a good exercise from, and you feel more disciplined and like a better as a person for doing. I remember, I think the shittiest thing about wrestling was like they would try to talk me out of doing like other activities. They're like, hey, why are you in band, dude? You should commit your entire life to wrestling. I'm like, you're a fucking sociopath. And
Join
I'm so
us.
glad that I ended up just doing band in high school. Like that was probably one of the best decisions of my life. I met some of my lifelong friends through that, and I don't think that would have been the same for wrestling.
Just a bunch of sweaty dudes
Yeah, no,
who
band
like to talk about
was
deadlifting.
so much awesome. So much awesomer. You can say awesomer, right?
I
don't
mean,
think that's a
sure,
word.
whatever. Funner's a word.
Yeah, funners are fucking words.
Funner's a
so-
terrible word. Fuck that. Yo, shout out the dude who made funner a real word. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
Webster.
Fuck fucking Dick Webster.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, band was just much more fun. I think that's really important, is that when you're in high school or in middle school or grade school, you do what's fun to you, not what
And like has a good group of
necessarily-
friends for you.
Yeah, not what your parents want or what anyone else wants, just what you want to do.
Yeah, sometimes that's a good experience though, to be in something you don't want to do, and maybe
Yeah.
you'll learn to love it, or at least like you get that life experience.
Uh-huh.
But those parents who just make it absolute hell for people, and they, you know, you're required to do this until their just brains are beaten in with knowledge they don't want. Like, that shit sucks.
Yeah, no, straight up.
It truly is terrible. Like, I know when I have a kid, I really want to do the best I can to, you know, have the perspective of what's good for them, but also understand like what state they're in mentally and
Definitely.
creatively, I guess. So like if they want to do sports and I'm like, oh, you should do music, but they're like, I want to do sports. Like I'm gonna let them do sports. And if it's vice versa, we're like, I want to play music, then I'd be like, cool. You know,
Yeah.
you got to support them in what they want to do, but also know what's
Yeah.
good for them, I guess.
Yeah, no, I definitely want my kids like to try music though. I think that's really important, is to have them try as many things as possible.
Yeah.
And
Give
music,
them that opportunity sooner than later.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that I guess I'm sad that my parents didn't do it for me, but it just means that I know I will provide music to my children and like give them a chance to you know, try their hand at the piano or the trumpet or whatever they want to do, you know.
The
I'll be
kazoo.
gladly buy them whatever instrument they want, as long as it's not, you know, crazy expensive.
Yeah. Imagine that they're just like, hey, Dad, I want to play the contrabass clarinet right now. Like, what would you say? Would you just be like, cool, get a job?
I'm not sure I'd agree with it, you know.
Yeah, I wish I had a contrabass clarinet though. Yo, shout out contrabass clarinet, sponsor me.
Yeah. That's not a company by itself, but sure.
Shh.
Okay,
fine. Shout out specifically a company. Yo, shout out. I'm trying to think of a company that I want.
Shout out to who? Come on, make up your damn mind.
Yeah, shout out to the Who.
Who?
Shout out to fucking Sios. You know, they make great.
Siles Music, dude. They make amazing mouthpieces for the saxophone.
And
clarinet.
Now clarinet, and hopefully bass clarinet will be released soon because I want to cop one of those boys. But no, yeah, like Pauline and all that gang over there, they're wonderful people and they're
Shout
so
out-
nice.
Okay, shout out to people who live in shitty apartments.
Yo, shout out to
Andrew-
cockroaches everywhere.
Me and Andrew live in a shitty apartment.
No, we live in a
Our
wonderful
heater
apartment.
Goes literally insane. Like, do you guys remember?
We're so
that,
privileged
do you remember
Blessed to be here.
Fantastic Four movies, Andrew? The Fantastic
Oh,
Four?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
No, the Fantastic Four movies.
Oh,
And, like, do you
Fantastic
remember
Beats and Where to Find Them.
Fantastic Four movies.
I said
And do you
Beats.
remember
I
the
didn't say
fucking
Beasts.
flame
I said
guy
Beats.
that was played by Captain America?
Oh yeah, the
The Human Torch.
the human
Torch.
taco.
That's what our fucking heater does at 1 a.m.
The human taco.
every goddamn night.
No, for real.
And like, if you live in a shitty apartment, you know.
No, for real. Our fucking heater will turn on randomly. We have no control over this. We've talked to people to come and fix it, and they're like, "Hey, I don't know, bro. Like, that doesn't work." And you're just like, "Thanks, man. Thanks for coming." But
Yeah, they
like,
just do nothing.
in the middle of, like, out of nowhere, the heater will turn on full blast, and the entire room will be like Satan's fucking booty hole. And it's just not fun. It's not fun at all. And then it'll turn off, and it'll be freezing cold. But it's nicer like that. But the
Yeah.
worst part, though, the worst part, the absolute worst part, is the garbage truck that comes in the morning.
And it just is fucking loud as physically possible.
And, like, you can't get away from it either. You go in the fucking living room, it's
Yeah.
still there. You go in the kitchen, it's still there. It's just
You-
so obnoxiously loud.
You have to have the windows open to like air out the heater. So like you're either really hot or you're really loud. So like it's just a terrible situation.
It's awful. And the thing is, too, like, even if you put, like, earplugs in and you close the window, you're still going to hear that shit because it's so loud. It's just like that slight
Definitely.
rumble, and it's just, it's awful. But, you know, we are thankful to be able to have an apartment in the first place, so, woo, that's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, do you want to call it here for the
Yeah.
first episode, our little
Yeah,
pilot? Thank you for
definitely.
anybody who listens to this when
To
it's
the
released.
Andrew and Chris show.
The Andrew and Chris cast.
Show.
I named the Pro Tools file.
Show.
Oh, I gave away our I gave away our DAW.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
But yeah, our Pro Tools session is named Andrew and Chris Cast. So
Show.
take that thought.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, thanks so much, Andrew, Chris, coming at you not live
Not live, not really.
because this is a pre-recorded thing that we release. We don't do